Alright, welcome back to the episode there, ladies and gentlemen, out here on Melton Industries. This is the construction out here, and you can see that we've got the concrete poured here. We got our garage set for the customer. Everything. We got the electricians and the plumbers, they're all finishing up. And the contractor, or not the contractor, I keep saying that. The carpenter is finished, he's gone, he's not on the site no more. This is about 6 months later. We finally got the house built. We got the garage built. We got the pool house built, and we got the pool done. So, you know, it's not much, but pool is done, pool house is done, the fence around the pool's done. This is the pool house. It's, you know, it's kind of old, kind of raggedy, but, you know, it's about the best we can do. They got them a gate here, and they can pretty much go in anytime they want to, and all of that. I was wanting to do a jacuzzi, but you know, it was just making this right here was just super difficult. The water mod doesn't like to work or something. I don't really know what's going on with it, but something's going on with it. It ain't supposed to be. We hadn't finished completely yet. We're going to be putting some flowers and stuff out here. Well, I say that. I have to wait till mods come out with flowers and stuff. We're going to be changing all of this gravel to grass. So we're going to be getting rid of that. We use the excavator here to help dig out a hole and get everything done there. We had to bring up some dirt. We already got some grass growing back in here to level out for this big pool house. And I don't know. Okay, these don't open, so that doesn't work. But yeah, we're pretty much done with the building. All we have to do now is the ground stuff. So for today's episode, we were going to be just showing you what all we've got done. But then again, I don't know. I may cut this off because it's kind of late out here where I am. It ain't but, you know, 5 minutes to 1 there. But I'm talking about in real life. It's like, that'll be exact at 6:40 p.m. And I've had a long day already, so I'm probably not going to be recording this episode, or me doing anything on this episode. We had to get rid of the job trailer, so the contractor, the GC, he's working out of the house right now. I don't really know what this shade thing is. I don't know why it looks like there's clouds every time I go walking around. It don't make much sense to me, but anyway, they got all of this land out here. We're going to be cutting in a driveway that's going to come from here that they've already have, and it's going to be cutting in to back there to the house and the garage and all of that concrete pad there. They did want us to make a separate concrete pad out here. I don't know exactly what he's planning on doing, but we're going to be doing that for them. And then they got the pool just kind of chilling out back here in the back. And then I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is staying gravel. I don't know yet. I got to check with the contractor. We're supposed to be putting in concrete around here. We had concrete, but they didn't want to build on it. So we had to tear it up, and then we had to pack the soil, because the engineers came out and said, look, you know, you can't put concrete down before you build, especially if it's going to be on a slab. I was like, all right, well, no problem. So we pretty much tore up all the concrete and had to deal with this grass or this ground right here. So we got concrete into here, and now we just got to pour concrete right up against the house there, all the way around to match this form and all that fun stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode, guys. I just wanted to show you where we were. We're probably going to be fencing it in as well, all the way around. We're going to be starting maybe here, or I don't know yet. But I think what we're going to do is this is going to be our homestead out here. I think it's what we're going to do. We're going to live here instead of renting it out, since we did sink a whole bunch of money into it. It'd take forever to get that much out of it again. So I think we're going to be living here, and I mean, we got a good piece of property out here. It does fit the bill pretty well. Trying to think what else we was going to do. We got some kind of ground over here. These trees and stuff, we're probably going to be getting rid of those and planting our own. But yeah, all this gravel and stuff, we're going to be getting rid of it because I don't like it. So we're going to be getting rid of all that gravel. Going to be planting in grass and making it nice and pretty out here. That's what I'm thinking. And then maybe this will be the driveway that goes to the property. I don't know yet. We might, because we got the garage here, but this is just a one-person garage. Then we got the other garages over there. This is kind of like a show field here, so whenever we show off our cars and stuff, we got a nice concrete pad here to park on, and we can do that. So yeah, we got to get all our construction equipment out of here. Basically, the electricians and plumbers and the carpenter is wrapping up here in just a couple days, so that's what this is going to do. Yeah, I mean, this was a pretty good project. It went pretty well, went pretty quick. You know, it wasn't too stressful. By the time I got the pool done and got the brick laid and got the wood in and I got the water truck to come in, you know, they had this house built, they had that one built, and they had that shed over there built for the pool, and I like it. It does pretty good out here. So yeah, I think the electricians have already wired this place. I know they've wired the pool because the water's running. I don't know if they've wired this one yet or not. Well, I guess so, since the doors go up. But I don't know if they've wired in the lights. It looks like they piped them in, possibly, but I don't know if they've actually hooked them to the switch over here or not. I guess so. Yep, sure did. So they got this one done as well. So that's very nice that the electricians is finished up. Oh good, they put in a three-way. That's kind of cool. Alright, so we got that done. Well, they got it done. I didn't do it. So we just got to get busy, and we got to finish up the grounds. The pool was the main object. We had to get that done, and I think it turned out pretty nicely. It's not a big old pool, but you know, it's big enough to do what we need to do. And we're going to be putting a pressure washer out here. We're going to have a station for washing cars and stuff. We still got to get the skid steer and the wheel loader, and we got to level all of this ground out. We're going to be taking out these trees, getting rid of them, grinding up the stumps, and leveling out all of this. We had to drop that down a good 4 foot all the way out, so you can kind of see where we was digging it out, just so we could get everything down low. So that took a good long time there for us to do that, just to satisfy the engineer, so we'd be good on bedrock and stuff, so we could pour our concrete. So we did all of that, and this over here, I really like this tile that we laid. It complements the pool very nicely. with the brick and everything else that went into this. So this is a very nice project. Enjoyed doing it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll certainly come back and we'll have another episode of this once we get going on leveling all this ground out and figuring out how we're going to customize it. Because out here to this fence line, I believe, is our property. I think we own all the way out to this fence right here. So we certainly got a big old piece of property here, and we're gonna be using it and everything. And I don't know if we own this road or not. I'd like to buy this piece out here. Mr. Bell owns this, so I'm gonna get off his land. He'll get mad at me. But yeah, we pretty much own to this road right here all the way over to the construction pile of junk over there, and then to that fence line, and then just beyond the pool. So we got a lot of land out here, and we're gonna make use of it. And I think, like I say, it's gonna be the house we live in. So be getting used to seeing this, and then we'll be driving. We got our Duramax. Well, the cop has the Duramax. I've got my Power Stroke over here, and I got all the construction equipment. I used to keep the construction equipment at the hay farm, but now that we have this house with the nice garage, I think we're going to be keeping it here. Just a couple trailers, a skid steer, dump truck, Power Stroke, this Power Stroke. I think it's Power Stroke. Yeah, it's Power Stroke right here. And we got to get rid of that excavator. We've had that way too long. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I do appreciate you watching, and be sure and tune in next time when we finish up making this ground and making this property look very, very nicely. It's already coming together good, but it's gonna look a whole lot better once we get it finished. So be sure and tune in next time when we finish up this property. Thanks, guys.